So how do I know which are the most popular and least popular packs? It's actually really easy. You basically go on Origin and sort by most popular. The ones at the top of the most, the ones at the bottom are the least popular. Oh my god, Origin is so laggy and slow. It is unbelievable. Maybe it's not a Sims 4 problem, the lag. Maybe it's just an EA problem in general, because this is diabolical. Going from the bottom, a lot of it's Sims 3, but the worst stuff pack is Moschino stuff. In fact, the Sims 3 is more popular than the Sims 4 Moschino stuff. The most popular stuff pack is Paranormal Stuff. Now, this is one I do agree with wholeheartedly. Paranormal Stuff is the best stuff pack we've ever had in The Sims 4. Although not everybody is into occult gameplay, you can't deny that the Sims team always puts so much more effort and passion into occults than they do into regular gameplay. The only thing is, like, this mullet hair, I actually think the mullet's really, really cool. I know it's not like proper fashionable, but I think it's just really funny and interesting because we don't have much stuff like that in The Sims 4. But then when you go to male Sims, the mullet doesn't exist and you have to get it from a female category, even though like a man would definitely have hair like this. So I don't know why the Sims team made the decision to do that. I think it was a little bit silly, but there we go. That's how they decided to go with it. And I know the cast is not to everybody's taste, but I honestly just think it looks so interesting. Everybody always wants like really fashionable stuff, but I honestly love this more crazy stuff. I mean, some of this stuff is fashionable, don't get me wrong. It is really, really nice. It's just different, which is nice. It's good to be different. Moschino stuff, on the other hand, Sims team, you have some explaining to do. What on earth is all of this bollocks right here? I can definitely see why this is the worst rated Sims 4 stuff pack. I could literally tear every single one of these fashion items to pieces because they are all literally vile. And I know vile is a strong word and I don't use it lightly and I don't use it that often, but guys, tell me this is not vile. This is objectively, not in my opinion, this is a fact that this is horrendous. And the worst thing is it's coming from a fashion brand. Like a fashion brand made this and they were like, this is good. To be fair, I will say some of the build buy is actually really, really cool. These sofas are great. Granted, you probably wouldn't use them in a residential lot. A lot of this is more like commercial lot stuff because you can set up a photography studio in this game with all this stuff, but then there's not really any need to. But then it doesn't make sense because your sim can't be a model. Your sim can only be a photographer. I feel like it would have been better if they had a modeling career with this instead of photography, because as far as I'm aware, don't we get photography and get to work anyway? And we have photography and taking pictures in the Sims 4 base game, to be fair. So the gameplay element of this pack is pretty much useless. Like some of the backdrops and stuff, like the green screen thing, is not that bad. It's just like they should have gone further with it. I would have much rathered a modeling game pack, and instead of the Sims working with Moschino, working with a small independent brand, because we see this with kits. Like with kits, usually they work with smaller independent fashion designers when they do the cast kits. I actually like that idea. I think it makes a lot more sense. But if you are broke like me, you probably do not resonate with Moschino in the slightest. Although Paranormal Stuff, this is literally me living my New Orleans dream. My favorite Disney movie is Princess and the Frog. I also like Vampire Diaries, and I used to love the originals as well. And like I've always just been obsessed with this like New Orleans. Is it like New Orleans, Tennessee? I used to love the TV show True Blood as well. Like I think I just love that part of America. I've never really been that bothered about visiting America, but I have always really, really wanted to visit that kind of area because it follows a really, really passionate theme. We don't get much passion out the Sims team when it comes to The Sims 4. I'm not gonna lie, The Sims 4 is not an ambitious and it is not a passionate game. That is no secret, but this is literally a passionate pack. Look at that rug, literally amazing. So for game packs, it looks like the least popular game pack is Spa Day and the most popular game pack is Realm of Magic. Wow, I'm actually surprised with that one. Is it really Realm of Magic? Are you sure? Oh no, I am wrong. It is Dream Home Decorator. It's just because it has a different thumbnail. I personally don't own Spa Day, but I'm actually surprised it's so low. Well, I'm not surprised because why are you going to buy a whole pack just about going to a spa? Like it's literally such a pointless pack. The cast as well is literally so ugly. Who would wear any of this? But I think that one of the main reasons why people love this pack is the build buy because it comes with a lot of modern stuff, to be fair. If I was a cheap bitch, I would buy this just for the build buy. I know the pack got a refresh with better gameplay, which is a good thing. I do still think they could have gone a little bit further with the refresh. I think they should have made it so you can run your own spa business instead of just like randomly doing it as like a self-employed career. Makes more sense that way to me. In a way, I'm really, really surprised that Dream Home Decorator is the most popular game pack. But in another way, honestly, I'm not surprised. This is definitely a build buy game pack. Like, this comes with a lot of build buy. Granted, a lot of the build buy looks basically exactly the same, like it's all the same aesthetic, which I think has held this pack back a little bit because it all literally just looks exactly the same, like there's no variation. But at the same time, this pack did bring in modular sofas, which is literally a godsend if you are a builder, because you can come up with the most crazy sofa designs in the world, which is a level of customization I know a lot of simmers want. And it came with a lot of this like modular stuff. I'm not very good at putting all this modular stuff together, but I know a lot of people like putting it all together and making really cool looking things. I just find the gameplay of this pack so bad because it literally comes with no gameplay. Yes, it comes with a dream home decorator career, but it's not really that deep and in-depth. I feel like the career was really lazily put in and the gameplay is a little bit too easy to exploit. But seeming that the Sims team are just pretending The Sims 4 is a build simulator at this point without really bothering with the gameplay, I think it makes a lot of sense why they release this pack, especially seeming a lot of simmers genuinely don't like playing the game anymore. They just like build buy, and it's much easier to appease to those interests instead of just fixing the game. So I get it. To be fair, it has come with a lot of CAS options, which I'm actually quite surprised about. Although I'm not really sure why we got so much CAS in this pack. This actually looks quite good, this all-in-piece onesie thing. But it's just like, why are they giving us so much CAS in a pack about building? Just like how we got so much build buy in the Moschino pack, yet we didn't really get that much good CAS. The Sims team always do this thing where they feel like they've got to balance every single pack out with a mixture of CAS, build buy, and gameplay. I wish they would just make game packs, almost like 90% gameplay, because that's the whole point of a game pack. But it's like, when you think of other game packs that come with humongous worlds and gameplay and loads of CAS and build buy, this pack is just like some random CAS assets, some random build buy assets, and like 1% gameplay, which is a little bit of a lazy excuse in my opinion. But yeah, I'm not surprised because most simmers are just builders in The Sims 4. So the least popular expansion pack is Get to Work. Okay, bit surprised. The most popular one is City Living. Okay, that I'm not surprised by. City Living honestly has some really cool CAS. I know a lot of people don't really use it because it comes with a lot of items that are not traditionally like Western culture things, so I think a lot of people don't want to use it, which I completely understand because people these days on the internet are very sensitive. But like, a lot of this stuff literally looks amazing, and needless to say, like, the build buy in this pack is so good. Like, if you like modern stuff, this is literally the perfect pack for you. It also comes with a lot of like stuff that you could use in a celebrity house, but it also comes with a lot of like really cheap, grimy looking stuff as well. And oh my god, like, we've got basketball in this pack, we got like the DIY murals, and we got the street art gallery things, we got all the, oh my god, we got all the market stalls and stuff, and we got the street events in this pack. There is actually a lot to City Living that I think goes really underappreciated. Well, not underappreciated because it's the most popular pack. I think it goes off with this conception that The Sims 4 is a millennial young adult life simulator. It's like the way we always go in The Sims. We want our Sims to start off in like a small apartment, get a job, work their way up into a nice house. Like, I think a lot of young people want their lives to go that way, where you start off in the city trying to make it big and then you move to like a more suburban area. I think it's a fun way to play. City Living is my favorite pack. I think it's incredible, and I know I'm being a bit depressing, but I do miss that level of enthusiasm that the Sims team put in older packs like City Living. Although Get to Work was the first ever expansion pack we have for The Sims 4, and as with all of the first, whether it's the first expansion pack, game pack, stuff pack, any kind of first in The Sims 4 is traumatizing. What on earth is all of this build buy, and why is the majority of it locked behind a screen? You can't even use it. What is this slanted sofa? They literally look vile. To be fair, this wasn't really like supposed to be an aesthetic pack. This was supposed to be like a gameplay pack. I actually love Get to Work. I'm so surprised it's one of the lowest packs because this is one of my favorite packs as well, next to City Living. That's because I love like owning your own business in The Sims. It's something I've always loved since The Sims 2 opened for business. Granted, a lot of the stuff in this pack is rather random, but we got 3 live careers. We got the doctor one, we got the scientist one, and we got the detective one. The world is small. It comes with like 3 or 4 lots, which is not much, but it's fine because it's only supposed to be for retail anyway. Granted, the CAS and build buy are pretty horrendous, but we also got aliens in this pack and the secret alien world. And didn't we get like a photographer career with this one, as I said before? And we got the retail business career. Granted, the retail business career was a little bit lazily put in there. If they refresh this pack, I would honestly be so happy because it has got honestly so much potential, and I hate how it's like so low on the popularity ranking because I love it so much. But hey ho, maybe I'm just a special exception. I guess kits haven't really been out that long, so we can't judge them too much. Apparently the least popular kit is Buster Dust, no surprise there because it's a tragic pack that's completely broken. And the most popular kit is Decorator to the Max, which is the most popular release one. Most of these are in like release order, which makes sense because kits are the kind of thing that I've said this before in my videos. I've openly said if you buy kits, you are desperate. You have an addiction to The Sims because you buy a kit because you want something new, and then you get bored of it after 5 minutes and you just buy it solely because you want something new. So it makes sense that the majority of these are in release order. What do you guys think of the best and worst packs according to Origin? Because I've defined best and worst in this video as sales, the ones which sell the most versus that don't sell the most, which I'm assuming is what they mean by most popular here. If you are wanting to know which Sims 4 pack to buy, by the way, I did do an entire pack review of every single Sims 4 pack here, so go check out that video now. See you in the next one.